Mangum was sitting in the yard of their Athens home one day when he suddenly announced, "I got a song in my head." And then he ran inside. He actually yelled it like that. He scared the
Yeah, I
neighbors
was
and everything
gonna
else.
say, were you there?
Kids were riding the bikes. They fell off. They were like screaming and crying. He runs in the house to go and play it for, for the first time. Um, and yeah, so it's about a young man who realizes that one day he's going to die. But it's not a morbid kind of, it's almost like
No, no, it wasn't. It
it
wasn't
comes
at
to,
all.
he's coming to this acceptance.
Hey, welcome back to Into the Music. I'm here with my buddy Greg. My name is Chris, and Greg's got something really hot to listen to. Well, I don't know if it's hot yet, but we'll find out. What you got?
Yeah. Hot, cold, or maybe neutral.
Yeah, could be anyone.
Yeah. So, it's funny I mentioned Neutral because that's the name of the band. The first name of the band, the first part of the band, Neutral. This is it's a really unique name. Neutral Milk Hotel. Neutral Milk Hotel.
I
That
stayed
is.
there once.
How is it?
Neutral.
That neutral. Yes.
I feel
You're
neutral.
neutral. Yeah. Right. So this band comes from a Kofi request. And it comes from actually Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee,
We've done
who
her stuff before.
I don't know. Did we? Because maybe you might be confusing, which is she's a
I
frequent
don't know.
contributor in our.
I know she's commented on it.
Oh yeah, man, she's been great.
You know, if I don't know if I'm right about this. Yeah, we did cover. Yeah, I don't know, but if I recall correctly, she mentioned that one of the bands we did stayed in her hometown for a while, which happens to be Athens, Georgia. I could be wrong, but if that's the case, she and I are almost neighbors.
Wow.
I'm in Duluth, Georgia, so
Okay.
I'm skipping a jump.
We're gonna have to verify that after.
Yeah. Okay.
The lights go down and we.
Hey, if we're wrong, we're wrong, man. I'm just reacting.
So again, the band is Neutral Milk Hotel. I didn't tell you the name of the song because I think this is even more creative than the actual band name. In the Aeroplane Over the Sea.
The Aeroplane.
Aeroplane.
Call planes.
Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. My aeroplane. Yeah.
Nobody calls them that anymore. You notice that? Nobody calls them aeroplanes anymore.
Right.
That's neither here nor there.
I don't think I ever called it aeroplane. I just call it airplane. I never call it aeroplane.
No, that's an old term.
Right. Yeah. Did you at one point in your life?
No.
Okay. Mommy, look.
I just said plane. I just said plane.
Plane. Yeah, and so did what's his name? Tattoo the plane. All right. With that said, we'll pull back. I'll pull back. And go check out In the Airplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. Go skedaddle. Come on back.
Yeah, okay. We're back with the skedaddle.
Yeah.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in a blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here
see you
Hey,
back. You skedaddled back over. What'd you think, man, about this song?
I love this song. Now, it has such a unique sound. Yet it's unique, yet kind of sounds familiar. You get that feeling?
Yeah, get it,
Like,
got it. Yep.
which is a great combination for me,
Yeah,
because it is still new. And of course, I love the acoustic guitar in it. That sort of
yeah,
fast strumming.
yep,
Um, the lyrics kind of take you somewhere else, right?
yeah,
Or at least up into an airplane over the sea.
right.
And uplifting song. And I really like the use of the trumpet in that. That trumpet had that lead break there.
Yeah, was that
That was
cool?
totally
I
unexpected.
love that. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and you know, I heard what I thought was background vocals with the very high pitched stuff.
Okay.
But then as I continued to listen, I was thinking, are these vocals or is that some instrument playing? I had no idea.
Hmm.
You might not know what I'm getting at because I'm not describing it as vocals
I
or
don't know. I don't know. I got some information that might be connected to what you were hearing maybe because
okay.
this band is interesting. Like we were talking about on the other side,
Yeah,
with their band name, with the song name, and
yeah.
even like with I think how they sort of constructed the song and with instruments and stuff like that. It's just
Okay.
unique.
So yeah, okay. So tell me, I'm really
Yeah.
curious about that.
So well, let me give you Wiki's description of the entire album, okay? And they say in quotes,
What's the name of
tradition.
the album?
Oh yeah, sure. It is off their second album by the same name,
Oh,
In
okay.
the Aeroplane Over the Sea, and it
Okay.
was 1998, so it was a while ago.
Hmm.
And so this is how they described it: traditional instruments like the guitar and drums are paired with less conventional instruments, such as a singing saw.
A
A
single saw.
Yeah,
SAW.
yeah. So there was throughout, well, not throughout, but there were different times in the song where you hear this kind of really high pitched, like
Maybe that's what I was talking about.
almost like
Yeah.
this kind of yeah, like really like high pitched sound, whatever. That I believe that's the singing saw.
Okay.
And then what might sound like the horns or a horn, it might be the Zanzithophora. Z-A-N-Z Zanzizothora. It's a Casio instrument, and so it's a Casio. It's basically it's like a keyboard synthesizer thing that you hit, and I believe they're getting the sound out of that thing. Yeah, I think
So
so.
there's no trumpet mentioned in what you're looking at.
No, because then there's also and I don't know if they used it on this song. It's called the Uilleann pipes, Uillean pipes. That happens to be the national bagpipe of Ireland. So I don't know if they use that, or maybe that might be what you're hearing. But they
The
definitely,
National Bagpipes of Ireland?
yeah,
I'm surprised I didn't pick that out because it would have horrified me. I think I mentioned what I think of bagpipes before, but
right.
I didn't hear anything that was offensive to my ears, so I
Well,
missed that.
you could play the bagpipe in different ways. You can pull back and not have that tradition. That real.
Oh, you could, in other words, you could use that as a lullaby to go to sleep to.
So what this is actually, I think, what it's telling everyone is that this band, had, they would use a saw.
Yeah,
And
so
they
they're
would other
really
things
experimental,
to
right?
really be like, experimental all the way. I mean, they just
Uh,
seem to just fit that whole mold. It's just the whole thing, right? Um, they were formed out of Ruston, Louisiana, here in the United States. Just in case people out there like, Louisiana. um, and so the band leader Jeff Mangum, he wrote the song soon after becoming romantically involved with Laura Carter, and she happens to be a multi-instrumentalist from Athens, Georgia.
oh wow, we are just
And
talking about Athens, Georgia.
yeah,
Wait. Oh, right, okay, in this one, right?
she's in the band Elf Power. Elf as in like, the guys who
Elf
work for Santa
Power. That's
Claus.
a hell of a
Yes,
name.
Elf Power. And according to Wiki, again, Wiki is, Mangum was sitting in the yard of their Athens home one day when he suddenly announced, "I got a song in my head." And then he ran inside. He actually yelled it like that. He scared the
Yeah, I
neighbors
was
and everything
gonna
else.
say, were you there?
Kids were riding the bikes. They fell off. They were like screaming and crying. He runs in the house to go and play it for, for the first time. Um, and yeah, so it's about a young man who realizes that one day he's going to die. But it's not a morbid kind of, it's almost like
No, no, it wasn't. It
it
wasn't
comes
at
to,
all.
he's coming to this acceptance, a realization, but that, hey, that's what happens. And
He was the one singing on this?
he was the one singing, yeah, from my
Okay.
understanding. So there's another interesting thing about this here. Let me just give you the first verse. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on a screen in a blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And then just a little bit of verse 2, just a little bit. And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. And I believe that a little bit down more, he talks about there is music that sounds from the street. Here tonight, there are lights in the clouds, Anna's ghost all around. Hear her voice as it's rolling and ringing through me, soft and sweet. How the notes all bend and reach above the trees. So he's referring to Anne Frank, and Anne Frank is she's referenced throughout this album, and so according to a contributor here in Genius Lyrics, in the Aeroplane Over the Sea is widely considered to be written about Anne Frank due to lyrics seemingly alluding to her, such as lines referring to her birth and death dates. Um, through though the group has never officially stated that the album is indeed about Frank, it is popular theory among fans. And even Jeff Mangum has mentioned the influence her diary, the diary of a young girl, has made on his craft, and outright referred to Holland 1945 being about her while performing live. So I guess that's another song on this album. In the Airplane Over the Sea, again, album and song, same name. And I guess Holland 1945 is another song on this album. So um, I don't know if this song is really about her. I think
Mhm.
that because from my homework, he was kind of talking more about him and just sort of like, again, you know, just singing about, that time when, we all sort of face it, but he's okay with that. And he's kind of being sort of poetic about it. And he might be bringing in her name, because it might be a theme throughout the album, but it's more like, um, I don't know, about her ghosts and stuff like that, just um, kind of almost inspired. May have read that book, The Diary of a Young
Mhm.
Girl, and just, how she, met her fate. And, um, maybe that probably inspired him to write this, I
Right.
would, I would,
Did
I
you?
would, I would think so. He's got her basically almost as the muse, you know,
Mhm.
to sort of
Right.
write this song, which I think is a beautiful song.
Did you ever read that book
Yeah, I think we had to read it
in
in
high school?
in school. Yeah, yeah,
I never read it.
yeah.
I have a question though.
Sure.
I don't know if you know the answer to this. Um, there was a lyric that said something about putting his fingers in her mouth and moving the muscles.
Um, yeah. So yeah. Now how I remember you. This is the bridge to verse
Right.
4.
Okay.
Now how I remember you, how I would push my fingers through your mouth to make those muscles move. That made your voice so smooth and sweet. But now we keep where we don't know. All secrets sleep in winter clothes with the one you loved so long ago. Now he don't even know his name. Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
How I push my fingers through your mouth to make those muscles move. Hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if you know, if it was pointed out anywhere.
No,
That
no.
that is a mystery.
Yeah. So folks out there
If
who
you know,
like
let us know.
Annabelle Lee, please fill us in.
Probably not.
Yeah, shed some light on this. Yeah.
Yeah, this was good, man. I really want to hear what else they've got.
I,
I
I
had heard of this band before, but I never checked them out.
yeah. So what's interesting is that my son Sean really likes this band a lot. Um, and
Man, your kids are into all kinds of
and
stuff.
he played me this song. He came to me a couple months back and
Really?
he played
Okay.
me this song. Yeah. So he does that every once in a while. And so
Mhm.
I when the song and the band name, right, came over through the request, I was like, oh, the band right away, boom. I remember like, oh, I think that's and then when I listened to the song, I was like, oh shit, I think that's what Sean had, played me. And
Mhm.
so
So it's a good thing I reacted to it.
yeah, yeah, right. I mean, it was kind of like the needle thing, like, okay, and you just took it. Yeah, absolutely. It just worked out. Um, although it's not like, I mean, it was a one-time listen, so it would
Right.
have been a second time. And I would have came back saying, "Oh, I knew the song," like I've done before. But anyway, I'm really glad you listened to this, man. Awesome,
Yeah, this is good. I really do like
cool.
this song a lot.
Yeah. So Annabelle Lee, thank you so much. This was a big hit, a big winner, at least for us. Hopefully, a lot of people out there are saying the same thing. And if you liked it, hit the like button. That'd be pretty cool. If you haven't subbed yet, hey, join the board. We're almost at 2,000 subs.
We're
That's
getting
cool.
there.
We're
Right.
getting there. Yeah, that's a great thing. And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.
See you.